Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Duelist34. I go by a lot of other names, but for Half Sword, my name is Duelist. And today I'll be starting my first part series of the Longsword Fighter Guide for Half Sword. A little bit about me: I play Longsword for countless hours now, and I am currently on a 500 plus streak in single combat. Over this time, I've picked up a bunch of tips and I've learned a lot of things about the longsword. And the longsword is truly powerful if you know how to use it. I don't know how long this series is going to last, but by the end of it, I plan to have taught everything I know about longsword to the community, and hopefully, I've helped people out there. So, without further ado, let's get into the first part of the series. Alright, well, starting off, notice how I'm like clunky and I'm just moving around. This is because I am not hitting the shift bar. When I hit the shift bar, I crouch, and I'm using stamina now, but when I'm crouched, I get a better center of gravity. So this helps you when moving left to right, moving forward, ducking attacks, not ducking really, backing up away from attacks. This is strong, so when you're moving around out there, you want to be kind of crouched when you're trying to strafe and really read your opponent. You don't want to spam hold that because that's bad. You're draining your stamina. But at the same time, that is the first step to getting posture right, is shifting here. All right, now that we're going over some posture, let's go into stance now. Notice how when I have my weapon shifted this way, my feet are positioned a certain way. And if I shift my weapon back this way, my feet position this way. So this is the first step to really mastering your stance, is really getting a feel for where your weapon is versus how your posture is. So one of the big things I'm going to go over too in a minute is posture realignment towards your enemy. A lot of times your enemy is going to be going, to the side or to the right of you, and that's going to mess up your sword play because you're going to have to turn for the camera and stuff. So here, if we have our enemy coming towards us, if the weapon is in his main hand, which is his right hand, if I want to position for a parry, which we'll go over later in the series, I'm going to go over parrying, but if I want to position for a parry this way, I'm going to position my weapon towards him as he approaches. As he approaches also, I don't want to just jam on the stamina bar. The closer he gets, the more I want my equilibrium to go down. I don't just want to be down just waiting on him. I want to still be agile here, saving breath, but as he comes, I'm going to lower my posture. So here, if he's coming in and I'm, in my posture, I have what's called a triple threat here in the stance, I like to call. In the triple threat, you're able to either passive parry, active parry, or just straight out attack. Depending on what you're going to do is depending on what he's going to do. But the triple threat is basically for you to read the opponent, what he's going to do. So I like to stay in triple threat with my weapon positioned to the right hand side, because that's usually where they're going to have their weapon. And as he comes, I'm going to try to, if he's coming hard with a swing, I'm going to try to get an active parry off like that. Or if he's just coming up trying to read me, I'll either go for a swing or I'll reposition myself here and just go for a passive parry into a riposte. Now, the main thing you want to practice is having your posture, like we said in the beginning, and sword control is what I like to call it. If you start mastering your sword control, your posture and your stance will come with it. But staying on stance, if you need to just practice this, just having this too. Another thing is lowering your sensitivity. If you have a very high sensitivity, when you're going like this, it's just gonna, you see how it's erratic. If you have a high sensitivity, it's just gonna be super erratic like that. But if you lower your sensitivity, it's easier for you to control. See, if I want to go to the left side, I go here. I want right, I'm switched here. Left again, I'm switched there. Right again, switched there. So lower your sensitivity down. Sensitivity is preference. I don't know what you may like, but just practice with a couple. And yeah, here's some clips of some sword control. Next thing I want to go over is target alignment. There's a lot of times, like I said in the beginning, the target is going to be, going around you, trying to strafe you, trying to get different angles on your head and vital parts. So when you're doing that, you lose control of your sword. So when I'm going like this, it's hard for me to keep my sword and keep my equilibrium together, especially if he's turning. If he's turning, my sword's automatically going to start going that way to cock because I'm trying to turn my camera. So if we come back here to the middle and I'm in my stance, as my target is strafing me, I am keeping my sword control, letting go, realigning, and getting back in stance. So it's basically a dance of me popping in and out of stance. So as he's strafing me, I'm in my stance, I'm back in. He's strafing me, I'm out of my stance, I'm back in. Sorry. Here. So I'll do it one more time. I'm in stance. I don't know which side. He's coming to that side. Left. I'm coming this way. I'm letting go. And I'm back in stance. Letting go for a second. And I'm back in stance. Boom. That way, I'm able to keep my target in front of me. So let me get it one more time smooth. He's pushing me here. I'm coming. I'm back in stance here. He comes over a little bit. I'm back in stance here. So as he's circling me, I'm in stance ready. And if he starts to push me, my posture's already ready. And boom, I can attack or I can prepare for a parry, whatever I'm trying to do. Thank you guys for watching part 1 of the series. The next part is going to probably be parries. Tune in. Thank you guys. Peace.